Hey, what's up everybody, Scotty here. Welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. This time we are doing the Ruins of Cilant Lis. Cilant Lis. Yes, how you say it. It's almost like learning a new language with all these different words. Alright, so if you want to speed up, right click. Just click double speed, or you can slow it down.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Calisca, Lis shakes her head. A windstorm of a kind that only get in the ear Galfeth. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Galfathian word is biawac. To them is their god's way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out, but they take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? The Galfathians. Those be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about, looking to be fangs of Galloway, who are there the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema, I think he half expected this once he lost the main road. The Galfathians said they trespass in these ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Galfathians don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down passages beyond, or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in the caravan? Calisca's lips pressed together and her chin rumbles. Her voice is faint. The wheels got hold of them now. She looks up. God grant them a better luck in their next lives. You don't seem too upset about all this. Calisca looks you in the eye, a volatile, current running breath in her voice. Maybe you don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's no other people you care about who still need you. Let's get going. Go up here first. To the northwest.
Who was here? See if they left anything useful behind.
Get the supplies. If you get fatigued, the only way to get rid of it is certain items or through camping or sleeping at an inn or whatnot. Next, go down here. No matter what you're gonna do, you're gonna have to fight this guy, so just go ahead and kill him. Alright, for my priest, for the most part, he is going to be ranged. That's odd. Where'd that spear go? Oh, okay. Keep a torch in your inventory because you're going to need it. I mean, you don't have to. That's actually what I meant to do.
Wait, do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
How can I help?
Hey there.
Need to heal.
More. Ixi. Anna! Hey there.
What you need?
Take a look at the wall. Think we could get through?
Alright, this wall is a special wall. You could use the item that you just picked up, but we're not going to do that because we can actually use Calisca. She has might of 16. This creates a shortcut, but we're not going to use it. If you want to skip a bunch of stuff, go right ahead. Do not go this way because it's trapped. As soon as you step on it, it's going to be trapped.
Pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
Alright, use her, equip a torch. If you read this, you can use a torch on it, light the brazier. If you notice down here, the traps are disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
What you
Come
need?
on. Alright, these oozes can hurt a little.
Mm-hmm.
They're immune to a lot of physical abilities, that's why I'm not using them. I'll read some of this stuff in a second and I'll pick it up.
Where'd that slime come from?
Okay, now let me read some of these items that are picked up. It's a hatchet. Small and swift, humble hatchet is extremely common in dry wood. Nothing else special. Shield. Medium shields are often moderate improvement for protection for small. Reduction for accuracy. They are most commonly used as shields in dry wood. This is regeneration. This we've actually read that before. I just picked up this spear. Spear is not as long as the two-handed Ken's pike, but they are easier to maneuver and can be used with a small shield. Even with one-handed grip, spears can strike fierce blows with high accuracy. The crew spear is decorated with feathers and beads. Poleaxe. It's actually a pretty good weapon to get early on in the game. The versatile poleaxe is a powerful and flexible weapon that can deal devastating blows even against a fully armored opponent. Its straight-bladed axe head is opposed by a hammer, allowing the wielder to switch between a different damage type as circumstances require. There's the hammer and chisel. We picked up this journal earlier from the dead body. The small folio is torn from several places. The blood is soaked to several sheets. One later entry is still legible. However, I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on the genuine Engwithan artifact. So this is because he got this artifact. It's probably why those people attacked the caravan. Fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing. Said it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging into some ruins, but if he's right about this gem leading to some hidden treasure, then it's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Cilant Lis in the morning, and then it's a matter of finding what he was talking about. There's a springberry picked up. There's this ooze plasma. That's the water skin. I'm about to use that in a second. And I'm about to use this too. Quest items. Okay. Now, very important. A vacuous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down the wall, shapes the bulges of ooze, suggests that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what it is. So you use the water skin to clear off the ooze, and it reveals you runs the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding has chipped away its places, but the details in the head, from the tight curls of the hair to the ridges of pointed eyes, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills from the other. That gem that we picked up from the dead body, put that in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dance across the floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. This is real D&D like, stuff like this. Alright, go kill, what is it? Lesser black ooze.
Hey there.
Alright, loot this first. Get the ooze and step in here, get this. So you're gonna get minor cloak of protection, ammunition. Nothing special other than fortitude, reflex, and will. Ammunition can be found in a variety of shades. That's pretty much the truth about Atheros. Adra, an organic material, crystalline in structure but shell-like in substance. Adra can be found glowing through the veins in many parts of Eora. Easy to carve and manipulate is favorite of jewelers and semi-precious stones. It is often cut more intricately and beautifully than other gems. Take all that. I'm gonna put this. I should quit doing that. I'm gonna put this on him, and I'll tell you why later. Okay, now I could go up that way. Yeah, I could go up that way, but I'm not. Get trapped because it's kind of a pain because you have to do this one-on-one, like one person at a time. He's dead.
Hey there.
Nothing special.
Be quiet.
I believe if your scout is high enough in here, you could find something special. Actually, there's supposed to be an item right there, but for some odd reason, I can't get it right now.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too. What you need?
These things don't have anything to loot. And there's the trap I was talking about. Save your skills for the big guy. Kill the little one first.
What you need? What you need?
Do it one more time. There we go. Ah, crap. Should have wrote that. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay. Spear spider legs. Spear spiders have long tapering front limbs ending in a sharp point, which they use to impel their prey. This leg is covered in small backward facing barbs. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. Can't really see it. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Alright, got a rapier and bloodstone. Bloodstone is traditionally a dark stone, a deep green. Its presence is pocket iron and red jasper resembling blood spattering. Blood spattering gives stone to the name as well as its value. Rapier, light and fast. Alright, nothing special. I'm only going to read it if it mentions the town. You see... Go here to exit, and that's it. Alright, hang on a second. Alright. So this is where it gets very interesting. Old man, 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in the midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figure gazes upon in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from the view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames his face, otherwise hidden beneath the metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you've ever seen, and he wears a strange black hairdress with two protrusions that are just like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Both binder bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the... Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's work.
There's a bit of a sacrifice going on. Whatever happened to the guy in the middle, the only guy that doesn't have light coming out of him, a beam coming out of him, is the same thing's about to happen to them. For an instant, that's... Okay, never mind. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Like floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back to the land, and a pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and doomed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. As far as the great pillar and adra pierces the floor from below, the shimmering texture giving the illusion of a boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you. You think them are, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or. At the base of the pillar, now you see a man with a thick gray beard, ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange or ornamental headdress. You know this man, you've been walking towards him now, and at a pace that is hurried while trying to not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. So this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. You awaken to find your Malleus has broken and replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in the ears that do not subside. Moment flits through your periphery, or whatever you call it. When you turn to look, you see no sign of whatever it was. You find and gaze regularly darting this way and that in an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is sickness, then it must be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures in the machine stand frozen in its place. Their flesh and blood replace the cinders and ash. The man who has led them is nowhere to be seen. Heoden and Calisca lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted and unnaturally in death. So your two party members are now dead. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Vale may be your next best hope to receiving treatment before things get worse. Oops. Alright. That is going to conclude the Ruins of Cilant Lis. Cilant Lis. I want this what they meant. Cilant Lis. Anyways, we will pick it up next time. Thanks for watching.